it will feature, let's see here, from over 17 countries, 32 women in this tournament. What do you think about this and the evolution of women's wrestling in WWE?
I think you just said it. Evolution. 32 countries.
17 countries, 32 women.
32 women. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I don't think I can stomach that many women in one night in a tournament. I don't think I can.
Okay.
But it might be interesting to watch.
Okay.
Sometimes I have short patience with things like that. But to be honest, this is my honest opinion. And everybody knows I'm probably the most honest human being that you'll ever know in your life.
That I agree with.
Yeah.
We agree on something.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the women angles here of late have been more interesting than the men. Some of the angles have really captured the audience and holds the attention of the audience.
Expand upon that. What specifically have you seen that?
I don't think I've ever seen in the history of female wrestling the kind of athletes, the kind of sports entertaining females. I have never seen so many good women professional wrestlers in the game at the same time in my life.
Wow.
I haven't. And they all lay it down when they come to the ring. I haven't seen that. I mean, I remember the Tori Wilsons of the world. Mm-hmm. Really. I remember the Chynas of the world. Really. I remember
Now, there are some people that say that Chyna broke a glass ceiling for a lot of these female athletes, that if it wasn't for Chyna, we wouldn't have all the female wrestlers that we have in WWE today.
I would dispute any human being if those words came out of their mouth.
Wow.
Yes. Chyna started nothing.
Okay.
She was like a male in drag.
Well, please don't tell that to X-Pac.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a gimmick. She couldn't go with these people that they have in the ring today.
Well, she was
Charlotte Flair will wrap circles around Chyna.
Chyna was an intercontinental champion. She wrestled men.
As well as she should have.
Well,
wrestled dudes. Guys, men, if you will. Yes, that's what she should have done. Not pleasing to look at. Not beautiful like the women that we have today. Not athletic. Just a muscle-bound female. Now, that in itself might have been groundbreaking. Wasn't pleasing to look at. These women today have set a standard that when this tournament happens, all 32 girls better bring it. That's what we're looking at today. It's just like female MMA fighting. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger because the girls they're real fighters now. Mm-hmm. It's not just a female trying to be competitive. They are real professional fighters, and we have a lot on an elite status.
Right.
And I think that's the same thing that's going on in professional wrestling. No more gimmicks because you got a pretty face or a muscle body. And we just think they know what they're doing. And I think that should be commended from people like yourself.
Well, I know. I commend it 100%.
You tried to bring on Chyna. What's the Intercontinental? Who cares?
No, I'm just saying. It's true.
What does that mean?
It's not factually inaccurate.
Hey, do you know something?
Yes.
I got one better for you.
Okay.
Do you know David Arquette was the heavyweight WCW champion?
He was.
Yes. Yes.
The big moment for WCW.
What credibility did that bring to the professional wrestling?
Big moment for WCW. Well, it gave us Let's Get Ready to Rumble. It gave us Ready to Rumble. You didn't enjoy that movie?
All my scenes were cut out of that movie. No, I didn't enjoy it.
I didn't know that. That wasn't part of my research.
Yeah. David Arquette. I would have hit David Arquette right in his teeth.
Well, I will say one thing about the women wrestlers, especially right now, Asuka, who is the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion in history, also recently surpassing Goldberg's record for her undefeated streak. It's very impressive. What we've seen from Charlotte, many of the other female performers, is very impressive. But I have one more piece of breaking news on the WWE Women's Tournament before we move on.
Okay.
Now, this is coming across the wire right now. And so you're hearing it here first on Stand Up for Greatness with Stevie Ray. The special guest enforcer for this tournament will be Hardbody Harrison. Your thoughts?
Let me ask you something. You know,
this is breaking news.
Who told you? Who informed you that you were funny? Who told you that? You know
this
what?
is not a joke. This is I'm getting this right now. He's early release.
This man, Hardbody Harrison, this man who was a friend of mine at one time, I still consider him a friend, even though he is incarcerated.
Yes.
He made a mistake anybody can possibly make. Anybody, even you. And now you want to make fun of him.
No, that's
why is that?
Not what I'm doing at all.
You want to make fun of him.
I'm simply saying
Hardbody Harrison. Was a great athlete. If you're going to bring things up, why don't you bring up some of the accolades that he completed in his life?
Well, I've brought up his criminal record here on this show, and you don't want to talk about it.
It's not an accolade.
I mean,
do you know what the word accolade? That's not an accolade. You want to bring up, Hardbody might be about to be released soon. You know what I'm saying?
He's spending life in prison.
He might. You're making fun. You're making fun of someone whose life might be behind bars for the rest of his life.
Yes,
and that's amusing to you.
No, it's not amusing.
Yeah, it
to me.
is. You just got to laughing. You just bust a proverbial gut 2 seconds ago.
I'm just saying this is what I'm hearing on Twitter. It might not be true that he's going to be the special guest enforcer, but if he is, we are absolutely certain that all 32 women in this tournament will remain in the building for the duration of these matches.
What does that mean? And what does that mean? Remain in the building.
They will be there, whether they want to or not.
No. What do you mean by that? Remain in the building.
I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
Special guest
enforcer.
Why
are you saying it, though? Why are you saying
that? Because they may have to stay there.
Why?
Because Hardbody's a special guest enforcer, and he has,
No, I don't know.
Ways and means of making women do things.
Like what?
Whatever he wants.
Like what? No.
I'm just saying, this is what I hear.
Were you trying to say that he's going to kidnap someone?
No, I'm not saying
he's going to hold someone against their will?
I mean, that could happen.
Oh, really? Oh, now it comes out. That could happen.
That could happen.
What you said.
I'm just saying that could happen.
Oh, really? So he's going to come in the building and apprehend 32 women?
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be the special guest enforcer or not. This is what I'm hearing on Twitter.
Man,
it could change.
I think you're on the wrong Twitter vibe.
Perhaps.
Maybe somebody's been pulling your leg.
Perhaps he'll just be the guest general manager. I don't know. But